January is actually shaping up to be a really solid month for Disney+. First off, I cannot believe it's 2026, but here we are. So this month we've got Marvel, classic adventures, fan favorite animation, and some surprise additions I did not expect to see this early in the year. So let's talk about the biggest things hitting Disney Plus in January 2026, what days they're going to drop, and which ones are actually worth putting on your watch list. Let's unlock Disney. What is up, everybody? This is Dave from Unlock Disney, and we are going to jump in to what's happening on Disney Plus for the month of January. I cannot believe it's 2026. So I'm not going to list everything. Obviously, in the description, we'll have everything down there that's coming for this month. But I'm going to pull out 6 major highlights of some things that I'm really looking forward to and that you might like a lot. So these are the ones that people, are really going to care about. At least that's what I think. But what do I know? But I'm here to share it, so let's go. Kicking it off for January 1st, Disney Plus is bringing the whole entire Indiana Jones collection. Man, I love Indiana Jones. We're getting Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, this is one of those drops that fit perfect for like the New Year binge, especially if you grew up watching these classics or want to introduce it to like your kids. It's good for the kids, but man, that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark, I am a grown man and I still, that picture of the melting faces and stuff, spoiler alert, that was too much. So maybe not for the kids. You guys know what to do. Next up, and this one's for the fantasy fans out there, we have Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Season 2 starts on January 7th. So Season 1 really surprised a lot of people with how faithful it was to the books. Season 2 is expected to lean even harder into the mythology and, all the bigger stakes going on. So if you're into this, January 7th, Season 2 starts. Now, on January 14th, this one kind of piques my interest a little bit. Pole to Pole with Will Smith. It's through National Geographic. This one is one of those visually stunning docuseries where you're watching for like the scenery just as much as the storytelling. And from the trailer, this looks beautiful. And, Will Smith is always going to add a little fun to anything that, he does. So on January 17th, and I'm not going to lie, this is what I'm looking forward to the most. This is like nostalgia as nostalgia can be. Phineas and Ferb Season 5 arrives on January 17th. So whether you watch this as a kid or watching it now with your own kids, or you're a grown man and you're still watching it even if you don't have kids around, it still holds up. It still holds up. I don't do that. I mean, I watch it with my kids. Well, yeah, I watch it with my kids. Okay, the humor works on like multiple levels. The songs get stuck in your head and they're done so well. And honestly, it just feels so good to have this show back. On January 22nd, we have Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Now, this isn't one to watch with the kids because this is like, it's a bit much. And I want to say it's part of the MCU, but it's not part of the MCU, but it is Marvel. But with everything happening with Marvel, this could be in the MCU now. It's a mess. At any rate, it's connected to Spider-Man. And with Doomsday and Secret Wars movies coming out, all of this is going to be connected again. But anyway, I just nerded out on you. Sorry about that. Venom, Let There Be Carnage will be out January 22nd. And finally, on January 27th, we have Marvel Studios' Wonder Man. Now, unlike Venom, this is definitely part of the MCU. I'm intrigued by this, but I'm not thinking it's going to be life-changing, but who knows? I just know it's all connected. I really find this to be one of Marvel's more interesting projects because it blends superhero storytelling with like Hollywood satire. If you've been wanting for something that, feels a little different from the standard Marvel formula, this would probably be the one that you want to watch. So those are the highlighted shows that I'm really looking forward to and movies. Like I said, in the description, everything is there. Check it out. Overall, January feels like a really balanced month. It's like a mix of nostalgia, Marvel, family, documentaries. I mean, it's not the biggest month that Disney Plus has ever had, but it's definitely not the worst. Okay, so I want to know, what are you most excited to watch in January? Is it Marvel, nostalgia, something else entirely? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to talk to you guys. And I am done.
Guys, let's do this! Oh, there you are, Perry.
You guys are so weird.